I think she might need to refresh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm part of it. Is a huge and wonderful endeavor, and I'm grateful for all people who helped to organize this. I'm actually tuning in today. I'm based in the United States, but today I'm in Dar es Salaam. It's very exciting to be with you. I'm also excited to see that the title that I chose to talk about, along with a typo in there, that's always wonderful, ELTK for Puerto Rico. I see that the title of resilience thing, so I think it's something that's in a great amount right now as the world is changing so dramatically and our students are changing too. I appreciated the previous presentation on trauma-based teaching, and I think it's important for us to be thinking about this. So, so why do teachers need resilience? That's probably not such a difficult question for teachers. We know why we need resilience. Being a teacher is hugely demanding, and we can't predict when we go into the classroom what's going to happen on a given day or a given moment. We don't know what our students have been through before they get to school, before they through to the teacher, and nobody understands this better than teachers. Because the students' needs are so diverse, and I know, for example, in the United States, funding for support mechanisms for teachers has dropped off dramatically. So where teachers used to have perhaps an assistant, a paraprofessional, some in the classroom, maybe if you're teaching in a well-resourced environment, or maybe you're teaching in an environment where there's virtually nothing. And certainly I can imagine that in the classrooms of Puerto Rico following the disasters, teachers are missing a lot of resources. So regardless of if you're in a resource poor environment or a place do with what you have. And then it goes on without saying, environment is a very challenging place right now. Perhaps it has always been challenging, but I have to say, for me, it feels particularly so at this moment in time. So just take a moment to think to yourself, what do you do? What do you do to protect yourself and to keep yourself resilient and strong as a teacher? If you've got somebody with you in the room, a friend, a partner, another teacher, your kids, chat with them about things you do. And I'm just going to take a minute while you're thinking to remind us that we are all responsible for our own resilience. There are support mechanisms that are there in the world and in our communities, but ultimately we have to take the responsibility. So I'm just going to pause for about 10 seconds to let you think. What are the practices that you do to take care of yourself? Okay, if you want to write in the chat category, you can share some things there that you yourself do. I'm sure other people would like to see what it is that you know that you do to take care of yourself. And I'm going to talk about a few things that I know are valuable and important that people often do. Waiting for that slide to load. I can start by saying that many of the spiritual practices of the world every single practice that I'm aware of has an aspect of taking care of yourself. And so I see somebody is saying, anyway, I'm going to keep going while this loads. So if you belong to a spiritual practice and it has mechanisms for self-care, then I would absolutely pursue whatever those are. And the slide that is loading says things like that. Perhaps taking time for prayer or meditation, anything that you would normally do to sort of reboot yourself, and pausing. Just a minute ago, I suggested that you just take 10 seconds to pause. And just is respond, or maybe principal walks in, or and has something to say that was difficult for you. And I think that a lot of the problems that happen in the classroom are, a lot of those that we see in the classroom are people about what they're doing to help themselves. And enhance your own resilience as a teacher. I really believe in conversation, and I believe in to
Okay.
Yeah, we're having
So,
problems
yeah.
with the connection.
It's a little bit slow.
Yeah. What I'll do is